Hello, Leo. Good to see you. This is your tarot reading for love and relationships, April 2019. So as I shuffle, just a reminder, my video readings are $15 for the month of April. Take advantage of that. Okay. So let's get started. Your first card is the Hermit. Oof. The Hermit has been making a lot of appearances. I have the Moon, Six of Swords, okay. This is Six of Pentacles. I have Five of Wands, and that's going to be in the middle of your spread. Five of Pentacles. So keep in mind, you have two sixes and two fives. Six is the number of finding harmony and balance. Five is the number of conflict. So I'm kind of intrigued to see these sixes give way to fives. So we'll see what happens here in the future. You have a Nine of Cups, the High Priestess, Page of Cups. This is nice. Very nice. Okay, and I'll pull the outcome card after the main reading. So let's look at what's going on here. First off, as I said, I find it intriguing how, first off, you've gotten the Cloak and Dagger cards. These are your two major arcana cards with the High Priestess. Notice the similarities here. And that is because the light that they're both holding up to see is, they're both using that light in different ways. The Hermit is using his light to seek enlightenment and understanding. It's a spiritual quest. This maiden here, this witch, she's got the light because she needs to see what's in front of her. The moon is about a warning sign. It's about your unconscious signaling danger, okay? And you need to be able to see what's in front of you. So seeking knowledge and your subconscious, being aware of danger, okay? But these two cards together kind of give me a sense of how you're coming into the month of April as well. A number of doubts, trying to figure out what's going on. So I think that's interesting. But the nice thing is that you also have the High Priestess. And note how you also have this theme of darkness in the moon. So any dark colors, especially with the Hermit, darkness and night are usually associated with the subconscious, especially when the moon is out. So it's nice that you begin this with the moon. You know, your gut is trying, your subconscious is trying to tell you something. And then you have the High Priestess, and you can tell that she's on top of it. The moon is under her. What does that mean? It means she's in control of her fears and her doubts. She doesn't let anything faze her, okay? She listens to her subconscious. It's the root of all of her knowledge. She understands the mysteries. But when this is in the future, it just basically means that your fears and doubts will be resolved. There's no reason to be afraid. And it's also nice that you have this High Priestess surrounded by water in your future. Okay, the Page of Cups and the Nine of Cups. Nice combination. Being sociable, opening up emotionally, spending time with the people you love. So, having said that, yeah, in the center, you do have some fire. No fire anywhere else, but this Five of Wands, big conflict, could even be an argument. So, yeah, there could be a conflict with your significant other or partner. You two aren't seeing eye to eye. And so when I come back here to the past influences, the Hermit and the Moon, lots of issues, fears about the relationship. And keep in mind, March we went through a Mercury retrograde where communication was a big issue. So just understand that when we get to that Six of Swords, I don't think it's actual physical travel. I think it's about emotional healing as well, an attempt to take some emotional space. And swords, of course, are associated with air. And air nurtures fire, by the way. So it's not unlikely that you are trying to heal emotionally. You're trying to get through your anxiety, any anxieties or fears about the relationship. The Six of Swords is showing up because you're trying to understand. You're trying to get to a better place. Some of you might be actually dealing with your partner's insecurities as well. But this Six of Swords, as I said, 6 is the number of healing. And 6 is the number of balance. So you get another 6, which is the Six of Pentacles. And this is about generosity, investing your time and your energy. So when I see these two sixes, I feel like some of you Leos are trying to keep everything on an equilibrium in the relationship, even though you and your partner are having some disagreements here. So 6 of Pentacles, we have that 5 of Wands, and then we get a 5 of Pentacles. So we lost a pentacle here. And this is the card of abandonment. Sometimes it's called the poverty card because there's fear of having no money, fears of being poor. But in a relationship reading, it just means a really tough time in a relationship. You're just not getting along with your partner. But it's a temporary situation, and that's why winter is depicted here, because after winter comes spring. So, as we head into the future, a better shift here. The 9 of Cups, and this is also called the wish card, your wishes come true, but it's basically spending time, having a nice social life, emotionally sharing and giving with people that you love. It's a happiness card. And then this Page of Cups, the beginning. Sometimes it can mean having a crush, but it can also mean beginning a relationship, opening up to a relationship. So there's this nice energy, you know, water coming, opening up of emotions, emotional release, emotional resolution, and getting back on, getting back to a good place in your relationship. So let me pull for the outcome card. Okay. And the outcome card is a 6 of Cups. Now this is wonderful. Interesting how these cups all followed each other. 6 of Cups can mean, obviously, some people like to see this card because it means an ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend is coming back. But it can also be about sharing fond memories, sharing the past. It can mean someone missing you. So after all of these swords and pentacles and cloak and this darkness and fears and doubts, emotionally there seems to be some reassurance in the relationship. And you're getting back to the good times. That's another way of interpreting that 6 of Cups, because it is about the past. It is about fond memories. It is about nostalgia and sentimentality. But I kind of feel that in the context of these cards for you, Leo, it's more about getting back to the way you were, getting back to those emotional, finding out why you two liked each other or loved each other or cared for each other. So there seems to be an emotional reset in the relationship. But as I said, for some of you, I'm not crossing out getting back together with an ex-partner. That could definitely happen. I feel like you've been through some rough times. So as you approach May, a better emotional shift. Okay? So that was my reading. Big shout out and thank you to my clients. In fact, some of you have been referring you know, your friends and your brothers and your sisters and your relatives. So thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. I had a wonderful time reading for people the past few weeks. So I appreciate you so much. Thank you for getting the word out about my readings. And just a reminder, $15 video readings for the entire month of April. So take advantage of that. I will see you next month. I hope your spring is getting off to a good start. And as always, I wish you love and light.